working as an assistant professor in Robotics and Automation Engineering Department in Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be University, College of Engineering, Pune. Welcome you all for a webinar on career opportunity in robotics and automation engineering. The aim of webinar series is to make students aware of career opportunities in the field of engineering, and I assure you that it will definitely help you all in shaping your future. In today's session, from our expert professor RG Mahajan, will be discussing opportunities in one of the most innovative and dynamic fields of robotics and automation engineering fields. In his talk, he will explore on emerging trends in robotics automation engineering career paths and growth opportunities, build the confidence to achieve your professional goals and navigate the challenges and seize the opportunities in your field. Now, I would like to introduce our today's speaker, Professor R.J. Mahajan sir, completed Bachelor of Engineering, Mechanical Engineering from Modern College of Engineering, Pune, in Pune University. Also, sir has completed MTech in Mechatronics from College of Engineering, Pune. Currently, he is pursuing his PhD degree in Savitribai Phule, Pune University. Sir has total 15 years of teaching experience for teaching automation related subject. Sir has published several research papers in international and national journals in renowned and quality journals. Sir worked as Board of Studies member for Bachelor of Engineering Mechatronics program affiliated to Savitribai Phule Pune University. Now I request to Professor Ritesh Mahajan sir to start this session. Sir, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Imran sir. Just a minute, I will share my screen.
Yes, sir, please.
Yes, sir. So let me know, is the screen visible to all? Hello.
Yes, sir, it is
Yes, sir.
visible.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. Today, I'm going to deliver this particular webinar on the career opportunities in the field of robotics and automation engineering. So before we start to this particular session, I would like to tribute to our inspiration, that is Dr. Honorable Dr. Patangravi Kadam Saheb, who is the founder of Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be University Pune. And as his vision that is committed to bringing about the social empowerment through dynamic education, and uh, the Bharati Vidyapeeth has started in the year of 1964, and now it's becomes one of the prestigious university among the India. As well as we have this particular university ranking, that is category 1 university, then accredited by A++ grade by the NAC in fourth cycle. So fourth cycle means earlier we are accredited in 2005, 2011, 2017, and now it is reaccredited with highest grade, that is A++. At the similarly, it is also ranked 78 by National Institute Ranking Framework, which is one of the ranking declared by the government of India, and near about 1200 different colleges and university will participate every year in this ranking, and we stand at 78 at the particular position. Now, before I start with this my presentation, just I will to discuss this particular outline of my presentation, that is introduction to robotics and automation, then what is the global scenario, what is going on currently as far as the world as well as far as our country is concerned, then scope of the robotics and automation engineering through our day-to-day routine life, then career opportunity, as a aim of this particular webinar, that the students should understood that what are the career opportunities as per the robotics and automation is concerned. So in this slide I have covered the various ways, various path that where BTech robotics and automation engineer will uh, employable. Then in the further slide I discuss about the opportunity in industry, then through higher studies as an entrepreneur. And in the concluding session of my webinar, as the robotics and automation, it is interdisciplinary, and it's particularly uh, launched this particular branch in the past 5 to 6 years. So there are these lots of scopes and emerging areas uh, as far as the our country is concerned and whole world is concerned. So that I'll be discussing, and the nation's effect to achieve that challenges, because this totally a new emerging branch is there. So what are the challenges are there, and how our government has planned to achieve these challenges up to 2030. So that I'll be discussing in my concluding session. So let us starting with this first of all the introduction. So the introduction to robotics and automation engineering. So when we say the particular word automation, so that is the blend of this particular fundamentals of the mechanical, computer and electronics engineering to design and create the robots as well as autonomous system. So as the word that is robotics and automation, so it is the two different uh, parts we can consider, or there are two different systems. One is robotic system and another one is the automation system. So as per the Bureau of Indian Standard, it defines is that the science and practice of designing, manufacturing and applying the robots, so that whatever the uh, conventional systems are there, that we can modify as per the need of the era. Now, in the subsequent part, that you may see that there are many pictures. So the first pictures that is that we can say that is a very uh, common concept, that we can call as a smart house, and everyone has been using this kind of gadgets. Like there are the smartphones are there, then there are the different types of internet connectivity modules are there, routers are there. Then safety, as far as the safety concerns are there, we can use the different types of surveillance system that we call as a CCTV. So these are nothing but the particularly element which will form a kind of we can say autonomous system. Then similarly, now we nowadays we every day will heard about the smart city, or we can say our smart factory. So in the smart city, we can experience changes, like there are the metro projects are there, there are the multiplex are there. So all these are particularly nothing but the our day routine life where we experience the we can say the world of the automation that is moving toward this particular technology. Similarly, in the factory also we can see there are many changes that we can see. Whatever the conventional machines are there, now they are transforming into the autonomous system. So that way the industry 4.0 concept that you might have heard through the many newspaper articles or any technical particular sessions. So it is nothing but the results that we are implementing this automation technology in the industry also. And as I said, in also the smart gadgets that we can use, like different kinds of our smart watches are also there. Then in the mobile phone itself, we are experience in past 5 to 6 years, there are many different features games. In now recently we have seen there is AI camera which is also available in our mobile phone. So these are nothing but what these are all the particular effects of this particular robotics and automation that we can experience. So this is the one picture of automation system that we can see in our life, and actual robots that we can see in another pictures, that where there is one agriculture farming site is there, and the robot is doing the kind of work like planting that particular uh, seeds, or that will cultivating the crops. Similarly, in the second picture we can see there is some uh, machines will be there with the help of operation robotics instrument, we are going to carry the surgery. Similarly, there is we can see the service robots are there, which may uh, have seen in the case of hoteling. And the last, but that is very important, which is nothing but nowadays the nations as well as the research is going on, that is nothing but the national security, and that is the defense. And in my last slide, I'm going to cover the details about this particular, what are the projects that India has developed under the DRDO, or there is some different DST proposals are there, through that they have developed the different particular this national security devices. Then coming to this particular global scenario, so this is just I put it here to understand that how this particular technology is grasping or spreading all over the world. So there are the I have divided into the two part. One is the industrial robot. So this source of information that I got from the Federation of Robot, that is IFR. So over 3 million robot industrial robots that we can see that we have installed or throughout the world in the different factories up to the 2021. But now they are uh, increasing in a very fast manner, and now 70% of that newly robot are deployed nearby to the upcoming 3 years. Similarly, there are the service robots are there, which will as I shown in the last slide, that are nothing but we can use in different kinds of hoteling industries. So that will also increase its percentage day by day. Now coming to this scenario to India, that has very less in 2016, but in the next slide we can see that scenario for India in 2020-24, it reaches to 8,510. So this is nothing but the this particular figures indicate that the industry employing this particular automation systems in world as well as in our as far as our country like India, that are also installing in growing in a very fast way. And this robot density that we can say, that is nothing but the that we can calculate as there are 10,000 labor, and uh, behind that 10,000 robot we are installing one robot. So that way we are calculated this density, and up to 2024 we have reached that density to 8.5. From the year we can say from 2016 it's just near about 2.6. So that ratio is increasing in day by day. Now these are just news clippings that I have showcased here, to which we have seen in the technical articles also, or in the papers like Times of India also. So where automation crucial to global competitiveness. So everywhere we can find this, like it is mentioned like industry 4.0 in automotive and electronics or chemical industries. Then it is also associated with the technologies that we can call, that is AI, machine learning, cloud computing, internet of things. These are nothing but the in united with this particular robotics and automation, these are nothing but competitiveness technologies that we can develop. Then industrial robots will learn, adopt on the fly, and very soon. So this is the article published through the one of the university that has particularly carried out the research on the robot which is working on this manufacturing field. Then changing the world with handshaking of robotics and AI. So with the combination or with the interfacing capabilities of the AI and robotics, we can develop the different kinds of applications. Similarly, the manufacturing sector is looking quickly to go to the into the digital manufacturing trends. So all these news articles will also uh, help us to know about the trends of this particular robotics and automation engineering. Then coming to the scope of this branch. So as we have seen in the past slides, that the worldwide scenario as well as the scenario in our country. So because of the multidisciplinary skill, and in the very first slide I said that it is a blend of fundamentals of mechanical, computer, and electronics engineering. So the person gains the fundamental knowledge of three branches of engineering, and because of that he becomes a skill one to create or to work employable in different categories of the industry. Similarly, uh, because of these particular skills, he may get higher incentive and higher range of the salaries. Then it trains you as per the industry 4.0 by learning this kind of particular course, whatever the needs of the industry that you can able to satisfy. And that's why we can say you can train as per the 4.0 industry 4.0. Similarly, the very common mission that we heard as far as our Prime Minister said, Atmanirbhar Bharat mission, that is the self-reliant India. So all of you know there are the five pillars of self-reliant India that has defined that economy, infrastructure, system technology driven, demography and demand. So the middle one, that is the technology driven system. So that is nothing but what we actually want to achieve after some particular period of time, that this technology will helps to achieve this particular five pillars of our self-reliant India. And as you can contribute by acquiring this skill to this particular mission, I have said that you can serve the nation through this particular Atmanirbhar Bharat mission. Similarly, in these particular pictures, you can see the situation that all we go through this COVID pandemic, and where we face that or where we becomes very threat to having the physical contact. So at that time, we have used this particular sanitization units and this particular kind of this service robots, or we can say, as far as our country is concerned, only sanitization units are available. This kind of service robots are not available as far as our country is concerned at that time. So in future also we may have to face this kind of condition, and that's why in health sector we need to develop this kind of particular robots, so that we can effectively achieve the control over the pandemic situation. And the second picture that is about the some military or defense application. So we all of you know the surgical strike, and we have seen the movie, that is the Uri movie, where the surgical strike is successfully implemented because of this particular drone, which has guided our soldier throughout their mission. And because of that particular Garud drone, they have successfully particularly completed the mission. They have successfully came to know where the threats are there, where the mines are there, and that's why this kind of technology is very demanding as far as the national security or the national threats are concerned. So this is nothing but the scope of this particular robotics and automation as far as the particular engineering branch is concerned. Then coming to this very important slide of this particular webinar, that career opportunity when you complete the BTech or BE course in robotics and automation. So once you complete this particular course, as per the individual's particular wish, that do you have three opportunity, like you have when you complete the every BTech engineering course or graduate course. One is nothing but that you can be employable in as a graduate engineer trainee in the industry. But as far as the particular uh, features, or we can say the scope of this branch is concerned, that we cannot employable in particular kind of industry, but we you can employable in this various kind of industry where I have mentioned. That is, one is the core automation industry, the second one is the something but mechanical automobile industry, the third one is nothing but electronics and electrical industry, and the last one is nothing but in the software industry, where the application of AML and the particular programming trends are there. So in subsequent next slides, I'll I'll explain what are the core automation industry where robotics and automation engineer will be get employable, where which are the mechanical automobile industries. The second option that we can have, that if you want to pursue the higher study, then we can uh, have this particular competitive examinations like GATE, which is the Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering. That as far as the MEM Tech programs in our country is concerned, you have to qualify that examination. And the second one is nothing but GRE or TOEFL, that are nothing but the examinations to pursue the MS program abroad the India. We can complete after this particular postgraduate program. There are the doctoral programs nowadays from past 2 3 years are also available in this particular field as related to robotics and control, PhD in robotics and control, PhD in control systems. And once you complete this post graduation and PhD program, now you'll be employable as a research scientist in industry as well as the government organization like DRDO or Ministry of Electronics and this particular whatever the organizations are there where you can employable. The and the second one also that we can uh, do, or we can say you can be a tutor, or you can say you will be a trainer in different educational institute, as well as you can do jobs in as a professor in various particular private and government aided institutions. And last one is nothing but that is the entrepreneur, that one who starts to carry out his own business. So there are lots of scope that we can start the different kinds of robotics related, automation related services, and we can run as a entrepreneur. And one of the as I want to highlight that whenever we want to carry out or start the business in the field of like say another other streams of engineering, so at that place you need a kind of huge investment, because the kind of cost of the machines that are also high. Here also the case that we can say we have to start it with the investment of the high capital cost, but there are some small scale businesses also there where we can start and we can transform into the higher end of the industries. Then as I said that as a graduate engineer trainee, there are the various industries like the core automation industry, where you can see the name like ABB, KUKA, then Defacto, Fanuc India, Siemens, Honeywell Automation, Wipro, Asimo Robotics, Mitsubishi. So these are called as a core robotics and automation industry because that are working with robotics, or we can say any automation system. And if we observe the role which is suitable for this particular industry is nothing but robot process automation engineer, robot process automation developer, or robotics design engineer. And generally the salary range that is offered, that is nothing but 7 lakhs per annum to 14 lakhs per annum. So this salary range that will also differ as per the your roles, as per as the industry standards. So just as an average, as I mentioned here, that is 7 to 14 lakhs per annum. The second category of the industry, that is the mechanical and automobile industry, that are nothing but from past one we all know, all the categorize all these industries are comes in the group of mechanical or automobile industry. So that are nothing but Bosch, John Deere, Tata Motors, Mercedes Benz, Volkswagen, Hyundai, General Motors, Kirloskar Group. And the as far as these industries are concerned, generally a whole assembly line getting automated. So because of that, the automation uh, engineer roles is nothing but for the purpose, as a purpose of automotive automation engineer. Second, nothing but a robotics testing and quality control engineer at this particular industries. And generally packages offered is nothing but in the range of 6 to 12 lakhs. Then the third one is nothing but electronics and electrical industry. So whatever the industry I mentioned, that are nothing but Tesla, Johansson Control, Samsung, all we know that are the electronics industries. And when we particularly develop the any kind of automation system, we need different kinds of controller, like we can say programmable logic controllers we need, that we call as a PLCs. So that are totally related with this particular electronics industry. And the different kinds of say heavy transform equipment, like to heavy crane services if you want to automate it. So in that case electrical industries are there, which will particularly have role, major role in this particular category. And there the robotics engineer roles is nothing but control system engineer, process automation engineer, or PLC programmer and the designer. That is the role as far as this industry is concerned. And the last one is nothing but the software industry. As we know that whatever is the kind of automation system we are going to develop, we need the controller, and the controller will not only work on the signals or the physical devices, but it will run on the particular code, and that code is nothing but the programming. And that sort of things that as an advanced version that we can have, like different kinds of AI ML techniques are there to particularly whatever the codes that we have written, so monitor that data also. So for that one, so generally for that case, we can the robotics engineer can play a role as a robotics software engineer, robotics developer or programmer for the particular automation task. And generally we can see the package range is 8.5 to 20 lakhs. So somehow some industry that may offer this kind of higher range, but not as an average that we can see the range of packages in nothing but 7 to 12 lakhs for this particular job as a when you can start your career as a GET. Then whenever if you want to pursue the higher study after completing the BTech program in this particular stream, so there as I mentioned, the gate one, also the I would like to highlight here, once you complete this particular BTech program in robotics and automation, you'll be eligible in various stream like MTech in robotics, MTech in mechatronics, MTech in CAD CAM, MTech in control system, and MTech in robotics and AI, which are the different courses running across the India. So each has requirement that you should particularly clear this gate, that is a graduate aptitude test in engineering in relevant discipline. So accordingly I have categorized it. If you clear the qualify the particular gate in mechanical engineering, you will be employable for this PG program. Then if you clear it in electronics engineering, then you will be employable, or you will be eligible to admit in control system MTech. Similarly, if you want to pursue MTech in robotics and AI, you should qualify your GATE in computer science. And what are the top preferable institute that I have mentioned? So there are the IITs like Bombay, Delhi, Madras, Kanpur, and Kharagpur. They have these particular courses in MTech. Apart from that, there are the some NIT institute which has the particularly good rank as far as the overall ranking is concerned, and the some private universities also are there which can run this particular MTech courses. Now apart from this MTech, that is post graduation in this particular field, someone or some students may have the particular interest in doing the MBA. So these are the particular examinations that CMAT and CAT you required as a qualifying examination, and you can do the MBA on this particular technology which is related to this particular robotics field project. So that may be a MBA in supply chain management, MBA in product life cycle management, MBA in operation research. So all these are nothing but the MBA courses available through this particular qualifying after this examination. And as we know this, there are the Indian Institute of Management. These are nothing but like IITs. So these are the top preferable institute if you particularly want to pursue the MBA course in this particular category. Then if someone wants to pursue the MS program after BE BTech in this robotics and automation, now that are also available. So if we look that there, these are the examination, that is GRE, that we call as a graduate record examination. And nowadays this examination is compulsory, that we call as a TOEFL, that is a test of language as a foreign language. So as all these particular courses are nothing but the different countries across the world, so we have to qualify this examination. And specifically to robotics automation, we have this particular MS courses like MS in robotics automation, sustainable technology management, that is industry 4.0, then master in intelligent manufacturing, MS in aerial robot, MS in human robot interaction, and MS in medical robots. And subsequently I have listed this kind of top universities which is particularly offering these courses like St. Arizona University, SRH Berlin University, then Technical University of Clausthal, Germany. So you can pursue this particular MS program after completion of this particular B or BTech course also. Then coming to the career opportunity in government organization. So just as I have listed, these are the different government organizations like DRDO, then ISRO, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, National Hydroelectric Power Generation, Oil Natural Gas Corporation, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Department of Science and Technology, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. So at the end, I will just show you this website of this one of the particular organization, and you can see there are the n number of projects are going on related to this particular robotics and automation system on this particular organizations. Then as an entrepreneur, we might have heard about this particular schemes also, that are nothing but Startup India, that is the funding scheme, the financial assistance that will be provided through the India. You have to submit your particular idea related to this particular emerging areas. So there are the emerging areas of the sectors are mentioned, and robotics and automation is also one of the emerging area uh, which is identified by the government as far as the particular need of area is concerned. And that's why you'll have to submit your particular idea, and accordingly you'll get the funding for developing the product. Similarly, funds for startups. So this is nothing but like there are some already some established industries are there, and you can uh, interact with these particular industries, and you can tie up with them, and accordingly in between this government of India and that particular organization and you can do this particular tie up, and you can develop, or you can do your business by using the brand name of that particular company. So these are nothing but the career opportunity as an entrepreneur. And as I said, that as far as the automation systems are concerned, from very small scale that you can start your business, because nowadays we can see there are some products which are we can use in day to day life. Even if you take the case of that particular sanitization unit. So before COVID, no one knows about that particular unit, and it is once that situation comes, there are the different innovations ideas develops on that particular concept, and accordingly the people has earn lots of money by just selling that particular sanitization unit also. So this kind of small scale business also that you can do as after doing this particular degree or obtaining the degree in robotics and automation. Then as I am saying repeatedly, I am saying that is the emerging area. So whenever there is an emerging area, means any particular field which has not a past history, and we want to implement it, so at that time we need to take care or assure that there are some particular challenges also there, and we have to identify the thrust or the particular areas where we can focus, and accordingly we can proceed for the achieving our goal. So as far as the emerging areas are concerned, so national strategy on the robotics has defined there is particular policy which is defined by the government of India, that we have to develop the socio-economic impact through the robotics automation, and um, achieve the global leading position as far as the robotics sector is concerned by the 2030. And what are that sectors? So that sectors are first one is nothing but the manufacturing. So digital manufacturing technology by implementing the different kinds of uh, AI based systems in your shop floors, because in if we go a decade ago, already the CNC machine, that is the we can say computer numerical control machine or automatic machines are available in manufacturing industry. But nowadays the industry want to transform it with the help of this kind of digital technologies, and that is nothing but from that point of view we have considered that is also the one of the emerging area where the lots of source of employment with skill knowledge of this particular field is required. Then second thing is healthcare. So subsequently, as far as uh, the particularly AI changing, we can see this particular effect in the field of healthcare also. Earlier, the very common technique like USG, we can say, or X-ray machines, there are nothing but the available as a kind of these particular electronic systems. But nowadays, there are the particular the units like surgical robots are available to carry out the surgery also. So now these are nothing but the challenges like the country like India. Already the countries like where this particular technology is already developed, that are implemented, that are nothing but like we can say South Korea, Japan, or China. If we take the case of this one, so there we can see there is a lots of development in the healthcare. Now here we can have the lots of scope that we can develop this kind of setup at in our country, and we can have the employability through that one. And the third one is nothing but agriculture. So as this particularly mentioned socio-economic, so somewhat we know the at this particular position also, the India needs to particularly, or that is our population is totally particularly dependent, or there is lots of particular share of the agriculture field on the economy of India. And that's why the innovation on this particular technology like precision farming, then that is even related to cattle grazing and milking. So some dairy industries are also there, so their process automation, then crop soil and health monitoring. So all these are the technologies that is covered, that we want to focus, and we have to carry out this particular research with the help of this technology. And the fourth one is nothing but national security, that is nothing but related to a defense one. So surveillance, that remotely operated vehicle, there are different unmanned air vehicle, drones are there. So all are nothing but these particular covers under this particular area. Then these are the nation's effort, I can say, to achieve these challenges. So these are the various organization and center, or there are some organization like DRDO which is already existing one, but government has implemented certain particular uh, department, or they have started the particular R&D in this doing this particular uh, research in robotics and automation field. So the one we can see research and development center at the Bangalore, which has the investment of the 230 crore. Then a center for advanced manufacturing and for robotics and automation systems. So that is also established in the ISC Bangalore. Then this is iHub Foundation for Cobotics. So this is established by the government of India in Delhi. And DRDO, which is nothing but that is established at the various places, and that are working on the different kind of particular research project related to this particular robotic field. Then there are some capacity building initiatives also taken by the government like Future Skill Prime. So here Ministry of MEITY, that is Ministry of Electronic and Information Technology for Youth. So these are nothing but the technologies or funding which is provided to the institute which will running the courses to the like related to robotics or related to emerging areas of the technologies. And similarly, the Atal Innovation Mission, that is the where do it yourself, that is nothing but there is kind of particular capacity building initiative started by the initial Indian government. Then this is also e-yantra. This is the platform which is provided by the Ministry of Education and hosted by IIT Bombay to various engineering colleges to start at their colleges and carry out the different robotics related activities, or carry out the different robotics related projects as far as their academic is concerned. So in short, these are the particular efforts that has been taken so that awareness would be created, and that skill we can say technocrats will be created in the future, so that we can achieve our challenges. Similarly, the under the Make in India, we can see these are the DRDO has developed this particular uh, uh, robotic arm, which is called as Daksha. Then in a certain particular period of time, we have this particularly Vyamitra, that is the human art, the particularly humanoid robot, which is developed by the ISRO, and they have targeted to send it on the space as far as the mission of Gangayaan is concerned. Then the first 3D printed robot of the India, that is Manav, which is developed at the Delhi. So these are nothing but the Make in India effort to achieve the whatever the challenges we have seen. And before I concluding this session, just I want to show you the one of the website where this particularly, as I said repeatedly, I said DRDO. So there we can see this is the official website, and we can see the autonomous system and robotics, and in particularly DRDO organization. So you can see there are the different projects which is carried out related to the even robotics, like autonomous event detection are there, autonomous path plannings are there, then sensors integration with edge AI, unmanned surface vehicles are there, autonomous navigation systems are there, dual arm based robotic manipulators are there. So these are the projects which are already government of India under the DRDO has started, and through the, just like as I said, that you can work in government organization as a scientist on this particular project. Now I would like to conclude this particular session by so this quote, that first is nothing but the scientists study the world as it is, but the engineers create the world that never has been. And related to robotics engineering, that robotics engineer is a modern day magician that bringing inanimate object to life through the power of technology and innovation. So through these thoughts that I want to highlight here, that just I tried to cover the opportunities as far as the robotics and automation engineering branch is concerned, but it never reflect that the other streams of engineering has there has no scope, or it's like that, because in the first code it is written that the engineers create the world. So when we say engineers, so it considers all our community that is related to all the our principal field of engineering, that is mechanical, computer, as well as electrical engineering, civil engineering. So accordingly we can have the particular opportunities as far as this particular field is concerned, that is robotics and automation engineering. Thank you. So if you have questions related to this particular uh, webinar, or if you have any doubts, you can type it just in the chat box. All questions that we answer.
Sir, thank you very much for the excellent presentation. Now, in chat box, we have one question. I will request Lotte sir to answer this question, and please share the related slide on the screen. Can you please tell about Ayush Tripathi is asking, tell about various branches available at Bharati Vidyapit Pune. Lotte sir, can you
Yes, sir.
share the list
Yeah.
of the
Yes.
branches that will be seen by the audience, and highlights of the institute? Full screen,
So,
please.
so in a Bharati Vidyapit deemed to be University College of Engineering Pune, we have total 11 courses, which includes computer engineering, computer science and business system, computer science engineering, information technology, robotics and automation, electronics and telecommunication, electronics and communication engineering, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, electrical and computer engineering, chemical engineering. And to take the admission in this all the branches, Bharati Vidyapit is going to conduct a separate CET examination, which is scheduled on 8th of the June. This CET is online but center-based examination. So to take the admission, student have to appear for this examination. The link of the CET examination, form filling, and as well as the QR code is also displayed on the screen.
Yes, sir. Thank you. There is one
Thank you,
more
sir.
query. Uh, this is a very important question. Mahajan sir, please answer to this query. Are
Yes, sir.
any software related courses taught in robotics and automation branch?
Yes, related to software, as far as we want to, if you want to design the particular robotic arm, so for design we have the courses uh, like whatever the different modeling software we use, like that may be our Solidest, Katia. So all these are the mechanical drafting software that we can use for design. But as far as the robotic systems are concerned, where we want to achieve the particular movement, and that is of the high accuracy. So for robot kinematics and dynamics, we can use the robo decay and robo analyzer software as a part of the to study the different trajectories of the robotic path movement. So that is also one of the software. Then the another one, that is nothing but to see the simulation of the animation systems. So for that also we have the different kinds of factory simulation softwares are there. Then there are a different kind of flex sim software which will do the factory simulation. That means there is kind of one activity that we have to automate. So how can it be automated? There are the different parts, like there is a robot, there is a machine, then there is some another conveyor or another particular station is there. So all their particular designing and particular simulation, as well as their particular time study that you can do. That means how much time I'll require to complete to this operation, and accordingly we can design a critical path for that particular activity. So that also one of the software Flexim that we can use for simulation of automation system. Then the different kinds of controller will use, like that may be a programmable logic controller, and there are some kind of data acquisition system where we have to supervise the all the particular processes. So it is called as a supervisory data acquisition control. So there are the SCADA softwares are also available that you can have. We can see the, or we can build a prototype in the form of the graphical method, and then we can see the simulation whether this product will particularly run as per this particular sequence of activity or not. So that is also one of the software. Then another one is nothing but as far as the particularly robotic program is concerned. So RT Toolbox is the one of the software where whenever we are doing the programming with the help of robot, and you are guiding your robot through code, so before running it to through hardware interface, you can check it through this particular software in the simulation window, that we can same program that you can give to the uh, readily available manipulator or the catalog in the software, and whether that programming or that robot will function as per the program or not. So these are nothing but the software that I mentioned, like RT Toolbox are there, then uh, our robotics are there, SCADA system softwares are there. Apart from that, there are some systems like which are nothing but we can use the hydraulic system in some how cases. So there are, we can say, automation studio, that is the one of the software to see the simulation of the system, which automation system where we can use the this kind of uh, hydraulics of pneumatic systems.
Uh, yes, thank you, sir, for this information. I will add only one thing. In first year, we are teaching the students C++ programming, and in second year, I think we are teaching them Python programming, as well as the students are being taught the FEA, the finite element analysis software also through the ANSYS as well as UGNX as the modeling and simulation software. Yes, thank you.
Uh, Thank you so much, sir, for giving a wonderful and adorable words to the all participants in this session. And I conclude this session, and I thank you, Principal Sir, Dr. Rajesh Prasad Sir, for helping and encouraging us in arranging today's webinar session. I also thank you, Vice Principal Sir, Dr. Sachin Chauhan Sir, and Dr. Sunita Jadhav Ma'am for their support and motivation. And also thank you to our Head of the Department, Dr. KB Sutar Sir, for their regularly support of the today's webinar. and all professor in robotics and automation engineering department. And thank you all the participants for patience in listening. If you have any queries, you can connect with us through these links as shown in this slide. And now we are ending this session. Thank you all and have a nice time.
Thank you so much and good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.